turned it off. Okay, let me turn that back on real quick. My connection, there we go. Let me pop this chat out real quick. The only way that I know how to get the chat on my OBS is the pop out. Yeah, I was having some, the thing too is the pop out. Anytime I click on the Discord, it drops into the background, and it kind of makes it a little difficult to deal with. But yeah, so what I was trying to do was stream to YouTube Shorts, and I was having a lot of problems with it, and I had to download a plugin for it, and I finally got all of that working. And then when you came in, you let me know that I was getting a black screen on the Twitch and no voice. So without any viewers, these are things that, you know, I don't know that they're happening unless somebody comes in and tells me they are, you know. And the chat is gone again. Why did that happen? Again. Full screen. OBS. Pop this down here. Full screen the game. There we go. Oh, that's why it happened. Full screen the game, too large for the window. Yep. Didn't know you were leaving this early. Lindy. Where did the YouTube chat go? Oh, there it is. Give me 1 second, man. I'm gonna give you a tour here. Just give me 1 second. My wife's getting ready to go to the doctor. Just give me 1 second. Lindy. I'm back. We can get to it now. My dugout here is just like a little hole in the wall that I dug into the wall. So this is my second oldest son, third oldest son, not the one that plays with me on here, not my other son, but my third oldest. He was born autistic. He's nonverbal autistic, and we made this monument for him. I have a tattoo of this puzzle piece, and those are his initials right there. And I spent about 30 hours Ow. Out of here. Spent about 30 hours designing this thing and building it, and it's massive. That took a lot of concrete, but no big deal because we have a gravel, sand, and concrete duper. That ambient light right there with the shaders. Awesome. Pretty cool. Don't mind the railroad. That's oh, nice. Well, not nice, but yeah, my son is he was labeled as one of the highest levels. I believe it's 3 in several categories. He's nonverbal. And the good thing is by the way, sorry to hear that, man. I definitely know the struggles. But kind of getting in here where it's a little less loud. My son is nonverbal, but the good thing is he does have behavioral issues, but it's not because he's bad or that he lashes out at other kids or anything. He's nonverbal, so he doesn't understand. So it's kind of like the communication part is really, really hard sometimes, but you know, you just take it day by day and you just kind of roll with the punches, you know. Yeah, I put out the autism video of the mural here. By the way, I just started this channel about 27 days ago. We're up, I actually show you something pretty cool here. I put out the autism video. It's got about almost 300 views on it. And then I put a video of the downstairs of the house that I'm about to show you. And this one actually is sitting right now at about almost 700 views. So, by the way, this is midnight right here. And then this is my sons, Terry and Perry. Those are his sons. Those are my son's sons, he said. He said here he's their father. And this right here is Dwight. But I'll give you a tour of this is kind of where it all started right here. In the attic where we had our storage and stuff, and this is where we would come dump off when we would get armors and stuff like that. And then this is my side over here. So I got, if you check it out, I have the armor trim from the trial ruin, or the ruins, or the trial chambers, I'm sorry. And then I used the new resin orange on there. And then my first favorite color is green, so we got the rib. So I'll show you the rib. Appreciate it, man. I worked pretty hard on them. I'm not like a lot of these famous people. It took me a long time to design stuff. So that's why I kind of like doing the videos instead of the streams and stuff, because I'm not as good as people are like on the fly. I'm a lot better at like taking my time to design, and you know, it takes me a while to work out the kinks on things and stuff, you know. I don't know, you can have that sword back. I want the helmet. All right, so this was my first armor. My favorite color is green. For sure, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm not doing any of it for, like, of course I want the channel to grow, and I want get more followers and subscribers and people to check my content out, but I'm not doing it for like any type of monetary gain or anything. I'm just doing it because I love doing it. I've been playing Minecraft for so many years that it's just kind of my favorite thing to do is play Minecraft, so that's why I do it. But yeah, let's go check out the downstairs. I think you'll really like it. I think you'll like the whole house, to be honest. Love the ambient light that comes off of these. Kind of makes it nice in here. So check this out. So right down here, I have my subscriber wall. So I'm at 63 subs. And this is, if you look at channel growth, this is in 27 days. So from February 18th to March 17th, 28 days, we got 63 subscribers. I don't even know what the YouTube's at right now. Hey, how's it going? Baguette Official, I think that's your name. Oh, you can hear me. All right, sweet. Wasn't sure if you could hear me. To be honest with you, I haven't really ever done any Twitch subscribing or anything, so I'm not sure like how you like subs or give subs or anything like that. I don't know. I used to do a lot of watching people play on there, but I never, I'm gonna just be honest with you. I got 5 kids, so I don't really have a lot of money, so I was never able to like donate or anything, so I have no idea how to even donate or sub or any of that stuff. I know I have like I figured out how to do the notifications. That's, I seen you you followed me on there. I think on, if you follow on Twitch, it's the same as a subscribe on YouTube, I believe. But yeah, I think I put out a couple more videos. I put up this wall about a day ago, so I think I might be higher than 63 at this time, so I might need to change this here soon to the updated version. But this is the library. So we're gonna have a guy here. His name's Mr. Beans. He'll be the librarian. And this is how many templates we have so far. We just got this one yesterday from the Ocean Monuments. And yeah, well, luckily I'm not a solo dad, man. I feel your, don't feel your pain, but I have I don't even know what your humility for you, because I'm doing it with a wife and all 5 of my kids, and I know it's tough as is, so I definitely feel for you. This is our favorite picture. That's me and my son in front of the monument that I just showed you outside. Oh, I'm on 65 subs. Thanks, Baguette. So I'm on 65 subs, so I'm gonna have to update the wall. But this is the name of our series on YouTube is Hardcore Noobs, because although we've played Minecraft for many years, we've never played hardcore before, so we're completely noobs at it. So I got a personalized picture on here, trying to get a little following and see if I can't get somebody that can do like fan art, stuff like that, so I can post up some fan art on the walls. But here's the enchantment table, put it up on like a little podium, and then we got the personal walls. One's mine, one's replays. We haven't really moved our stuff over. Like I just got done with this probably like 2 days ago, and then I got my new PC yesterday, so I had to like switch everything over. I had to get OBS working again. I had to get my mic, as you seen when you came in, like I didn't have like any of my stuff set up properly or working. So I've been working at it little by little. Awesome, man. 456 days. Heck yeah. That's almost 500. It's definitely a achievement. Hardcore is no joke. It's serious. This just goes down to an amethyst geode. I plan on kind of decking that out after a while. So that's the library. You got the little grindstone up there you can take off, and then you can enchant right here, and then just a bunch of different barrels and stuff. And then we got the bookcases. So I'm gonna start using some of my levels and putting them in the chisel bookshelves, so the chisel bookshelves can kind of have like a shine and a gleam to them. But then we have the basement, which this is my pride and joy right here. I spent many hours designing and building out this room. I think this is like episode 2 and 3. It's back when I very first started. Like my mic audio was horrible. I had like this cheap mic from Walmart. My first early episodes are really bad. They are not good at all. I'm really low sounding. I don't really have any pep in my step. I just really sound like I'm not into it because I wasn't like satisfied with my voice or anything. You know, when you first start getting into these things, you're like very self-aware, very self-conscious about stuff. So in my first couple of videos, I just really didn't have that oomph when I started doing it. So my first couple of videos aren't that great, but after the first couple of videos, I get it going, and my most recent videos, I would say, are pretty good. They got some pretty good content in it. But when you come over here, you can actually go up on top of these sections, and you can kind of get an overlook on the balconies. And then I just got some blossoms up here from the Palewood Forest. Yeah, for sure. Practice makes perfect. I started out as a noob on YouTube and Twitch, and a noob on hardcore, pretty much a noob at everything, and I've just been working at it every day to try to perfect my craft and get better. So, but this is the super smelter I added to the storage room. So we have a wither skeleton farm where I AFK coal, and then you can take, let's say, give you a demonstration of how it works. If I had some cobble and I wanted to make some stone, which I need a little bit of stone anyway, I can come over here, throw the cobble in here, and it'll go by up there into every single furnace. But let's say I put some in there, but I decided I didn't put enough. So that's just going to keep going. But if I hit this lever, it'll stop it. So I can add some more stuff to it. And then I just flick this lever back and punch it up. Now it'll go all the way around, and it continue going back and forth until it empties that cart. And then same with this side. You fill all your fuel in this side. Push the button. It'll go. But if you grab some more out of your ender chest or something, you just lock it, it'll stop. You can put more in there and then unlock it and then send it, and it'll keep on going. Nothing wrong with Bedrock. I like Bedrock as well. I'm just I prefer Java over Bedrock. That's just my preferred play. But I played Bedrock for years, and I mean a lot of years. So all the junk I got in here right now. You see how fast it cooked that stack of stone. So it's a super smelter. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, 24 furnaces. It pulled your message for some reason, the auto mod did, but yeah, I do have a lot of experience for a noob. I'm not a Minecraft noob, I'm a hardcore Minecraft noob, because I never did hardcore. I did it a couple times, but I died super early in the game, and I just couldn't really get into it because I couldn't fathom spending tons and tons of hours on a game only to lose everything if I died. But I don't know, something just kind of pushed me into doing it this time, and I was like, let's just go for it. But yeah, that's the basement and the super smelter. That's the library. We'll go check out the villager trading hall. We actually just completed this, I think, like maybe 2 episodes ago. Yeah, I have it very moderated as well, because I don't want anybody like bullying kids or anything in here. So just got that mace the other day in the trial chambers. There's the dragon egg. And then my son's got some stuff for the toothpick. And then we got the banner from the trial chamber. We'll check out the this is a creeper / sugarcane farm that I built. It actually auto makes me rockets, so when I'm around the world and any creepers fall into there, they actually come in here and it actually just makes me rockets. And they're flight duration 3s, not 1s. If you just heard that, that was the sugarcane going off. You'll see the sugarcane is stacking up right there. Yes, auto crafter, so you can actually build this on Bedrock yourself. So it's just 2 auto crafters that are going into each other with a hopper going this way, and each line comes into the top of the auto crafter, and then in the middle you just take this input signal out that comes from the gunpowder side, and you just wrap it around with hoppers with a torch right here, and then it'll relay that back underneath here by a observer. And then when it does that, it takes the paper from here and then it drops it into this for flight duration 3s. Oh man, I love auto crafters. It was one of the best things they ever added to the game. How many villagers? 48 villagers. 6, 12, wait. Yeah, 48 villagers. This thing took me over 40 hours in real life to complete. So here's the building. My son actually designed this building. A little bit of help from me on little touches here and there to put into it, but he, like the design of it, he actually designed all of it, and I just helped him add some touches. And then I went and got some sniffers. I got so lucky, dude. I found 2 sniffer eggs. I'm probably like a 45-minute journey on the episode, and I made a little farm, and I got all types of pitcher pods and torch flower seeds. I love torch flowers and pitcher pods. But as you hear, these guys in here, they're a little rowdy. But also, so I have a paper farm that I built underneath the farm. And this whole sugarcane farm auto goes off and sends the paper upstairs, and then I have it sent to an auto crafter right underneath after it goes right here. Actually, right underneath these blocks right here, I have auto crafters that create it into paper, and then it shoots up these lines, and then it goes into the box. Yeah, those are the flowers that I had in the they're inside of the smelter room in my downstairs. So I have every single big name book in the game that you can get. I have every single one of them. And these dudes took me forever, and I do mean forever. It was a long road. And then these dudes up here pretty much, this is for the mace, for the trident, and then these guys are just paper traders. All the rest of these guys trade those guys for emeralds. We actually found a new emerald exploit where you can get emeralds from trading tripwire hooks. So these dudes, they all trade tripwire hooks. So this little thing right here, if you come in here, and somebody figured out that if you put string under here through the water, if you come to this right here and you just go like this, it duplicates the tripwires. Then once you duplicate all of the tripwires, you just grab you a bunch out of there, and you see these guys, they'll trade me the tripwires for some emeralds. Yeah, I saw it too and was like, oh man, I gotta do some of that. So I got armor and tools and stuff. It takes a lot of emeralds. I do have a raid farm that gives me some emeralds, but I used them all up, so I just needed something I could get some emeralds to trade those guys to get their levels up so I could get the books that I needed. Yes, it's very loud. Actually, what's loud? Is it the villagers or was it the tripwire hook? What is loud? Because I actually have a mod that I added that allows me to control any sounds, individual sounds in the game. Villagers loud, the doors. The tripwires. Tripwires were loud, okay. Was it the door or was it... Let me go back in there. Is that what's loud? Is the tripwires is loud? Baguette said the tripwire. Oh, it's the door. Okay, so it's this right here. So you're hearing that door go off. Let me see if I can iron doors. Door close and open. Let's turn those down to about 30%. Let's try that out. Let me know if it gets better for you guys. Does that sound better? Okay, so yeah, if anything's too overpowering or too loud for you guys, just let me know. I got the, as you can hear, like you can barely hear my elytra when I'm flying. That's because I have the sound of everything like that's really loud that goes over my voice instead of putting like a... I like to have the in-game sounds for the people that just like watch just to listen and kind of like, so some people come and they listen or they watch, but they don't really care to listen to somebody chat. They just like to watch the game. I'm actually one of those people. And so I like to keep the in-game sounds for people, but me personally, when I'm playing in my headphones, sometimes some of the sounds are extremely loud, like the flying with the elytra is extremely loud, so I had to turn that down. Actually, no, I have just some shaders that are called actually I think they are called Unrealistic Unbound or something like that. Let me see. Complementary Unbound. You'll see at nighttime the sky will light up with nebula. Like you'll see, it looks like the northern lights, and you see like the clouds, they look real. Looks pretty cool. So this is actually is not spawn. I actually spawned about let's see. We're at 1232, so I spawned about 1200 blocks away from here. Yeah, my game doesn't really lag because even though I'm streaming to YouTube and Twitch, because I have a 4070 Super with a i9 14900 KF with 32 gigs of RAM, 12 gigabyte VRAM. that I just got with my new PC, so that's why it doesn't really lag or anything. I finally saved up to do it right and bought something nice and beefy. But this was the first village we came to, and I took and turned a couple of the villagers into like weapons traders and tools traders and stuff so that I could get early game diamond armor and diamond loot and stuff like that. And then this guy up here sells mending books, so I could get OP pretty quick. But where to next? So that's that. And I took some villagers from over there. I guess we'll just check out I keep leaving these boats out here and it just keeps catching those guys. This is the iron farm, just simple. Catches a bunch of iron. That dude scares those guys out of their bed and just collect iron. Nothing really to it, just simple. Oh man, I gotta turn my coal leaves back on. Got the new PC. So I guess we'll go check out Industrial Island. Stop it. So this is you guys want to check out the sand duper? We can check that out first before we go to Industrial Island. So this is a working, oh there it goes. That's a chunk loader. So I just turn that on and it just loads the chunk up, continues to continuously load the chunk. Yeah, our zombie mechanic with the let me get away from this thing. This thing's probably super loud. Our mechanic with the zombie used to be much better. We used to be able to make micro farms, like super tiny iron farms with the zombie mechanic just by having 2 villagers, but they changed the mechanics a little bit, so now we kind of have to have that bigger kind of frame like you do on Bedrock. Not quite as big as the Bedrock, but you guys have to have like 20 villagers to do the iron farms on, I believe. Yeah, I remember building some of the old school ones on Bedrock. They were atrocious. They were so difficult. Like you had to build them 20 blocks into the air because iron golems would spawn on the ground, and you had to put 5 villagers per pod, and you had to separate them. They had to be like 20 blocks away from each other. Like the mechanics in Bedrock used to be so crazy. I remember building the farms back in the day. I'm not sure about stack, but I'm gonna, out on Industrial Island, I'm gonna put 4, like kind of like this is a square. I'm gonna put 4 side by side, like one big huge square. So I'm gonna stack it that way instead of like stacking it on top of each other. I'm gonna stack them side by side. So I'm gonna make 4 of them. But so if I hit this lever down here, I have every single color of concrete, I have sand, and I have gravel. So if I hit this lever, it'll start shooting that gravel and that sand into the end. And then if I leave on the chunk loader right there, it'll continue to load this chunk, so they'll continue shooting it into here. Whoa. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh yeah, when I was building the shulker farm, I had a shulker. Yeah, God. You know where he is? He's over here somewhere. He duplicated over here. He went somewhere. Yeah, another one of the reasons that made me want to go to Java was chunk loaders. Love chunk loaders. That was the very first portal we opened to go to get some elytras, and then we have, this is how I got the what do they call those things? The shulker. That's how I got the shulker to the overworld. And then down here we can kill the I don't know, I guess I could just give you a demonstration. Whack one of these guys up real quick. This might be a little loud for you guys. I'll make it quick though. This guy doesn't stand a chance. Smoked him. And I got another star for the beacons. That's how I get my beacons. Super easy. So this was our very first XP farm. Enderman farm. Do you do it on the bed, on the nether, or the roof? Do you do it down low? I know you can find like a T shape or something, and you can suffocate them in the bedrock. Yeah, that's how I played Bedrock. I was doing it like that as well. This thing was this is my very first video. Oh, you're gonna push me off, ain't you? This is my very first video that I made. Was hardcore noobs build a Enderman farm. We were about 450 days into the world when we built this, and that thing got us some. It got us the levels we needed to OP up so we could start thriving in the world instead of dying in the world, I guess. Let's see where this takes me. Back home. Okay. Let's get some rockets here. Yeah, I got my totem there. That's me. It's the cow. Pretty cool. Go pick a trip out. Them birds are telling me there's a baby zombie. Pick a trip to Industrial Island. Plan on making another hub, so that's why I've dug out all these highways, but a lot of work, so I haven't exactly been able to get around to it just yet. Actually, in my last episode that I just put out a couple days ago, I think I did the shulker farm, and I did an overworld shulker farm, which I've never done before. I've always done them in the end because they're just easier, but this is Industrial Island. This is Mushroom Island, but we call it Industrial Island because no mobs can spawn on Shroom Islands. So we're gonna flatten out the whole island, and this is where we're gonna build all of our farms. You can see we got a forever running moss farm right here that we can get moss or bone meal from. This is an auto cropper, so we build carrots there. That's how we get the carrots. And then we got some dudes that trade golden carrots right here. This is a resin farm, so I just turn this thing on, and at night I just sit here and whack those dudes from the Pale Garden, and then they drop resin in here. That's the shulker farm right there. I'll show you that in about 2 seconds. This is a pale oak and dark oak farm. Gives us pale oak and dark oak. Looks pretty good too, actually. You just jump in the cart, turn it on, jump in the cart, and just plant the saplings and let them blow up. And then we have the overworld choke farm. Oh, we got a bee farm right here too, making us honey blocks. Getting ready to build another tree farm here soon, so I'm gonna need those. And then we have the shulker farm that I built. You just turn that bad boy on right there. The golems down there will start shooting at that guy. And if you just hold my, that was just probably loud, hit F3T so that I eat my food. Every time they hit me, this thing would just sit here and we'll just keep hitting each other because of the snow golems and duplicating. And I'll auto eat my food to stay alive, which I'm just going to turn one of the beacons on to have generation. That way the shulkers can't ever kill me. Love the ambient glow that it gives on the board. No, the quality's probably not as good for you guys as it is for me, but this looks amazing on my end. Even, don't you do it. Get out of here. Like if you look at the iron, it has like a shimmer, a shining glow to it. Super cool. Yeah, you know, I didn't really think about that. There's actually armor stands in there. I'm not sure if an armor stand will stop the hits, but the problem is that so the shulkers won't spawn here. There's not actually enough room to fit an armor stand. So you have to actually, it's hard to get into this thing. I actually got in there very easily last time, but it's normally very hard to get in there, which it is. See, one of these shulkers are going to spawn on that door. Yep, I knew it was coming. It's actually usually pretty hard to get in there like that. But there's, it's not 2 block tall because there's slabs inside of there. So I don't think you can fit one. And then just threw up a bunch of beacons around. Let me see. And then the last thing we have that I haven't shown you yet is, I think that would be, oh, I know, I got something pretty good to show you. Like this one. So, you see I got those 422 levels. I didn't just get those by chewing up my toenails. I have one of the best gold farms ever made in this game. I built it. Probably about 5 or 6 episodes ago, I built it. So I made a separate portal that actually goes directly to the nether roof. This is the gold farm. Auto crafts all of my gold right into blocks. So I can go make golden apples and break them down and make golden carrots. And then these doggos right here, they hold aggression levels. So you see that one upside down, we named him Dog Bone or whatever it is, Dinner Bone. If you shoot a piglin, they hold aggression for up to 5 minutes. But those piglins out there, as long as those piglins do not die,
those piglins will forever hold their aggression level. So the way that this works is I don't have a... Okay, I'm about to do something that's extremely dangerous. But we're gonna do it because we're not scared. Oh crap. Alright, I made it. That was pretty scary, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, as soon as I hit them, those guys out there, they keep the aggression level. So these dudes would just eternally just keep coming and coming and coming. And what we did was you drop 24 minecarts inside of each one of the hoppers, and every time a piglin goes and drops into the slots, it auto kills them because of entity cramming. So they'll just fall in there and they'll die, and then you just get the levels. Keep on stacking up. I was actually at like almost 500 levels, but I made some new boots because mine apparently broke at some point in time. I didn't know. So as a rule of thumb, we actually close these doors before we ever leave here, because coming back can be hazardous. You could fall in one of those holes, and if you fall in there, you're dead immediately. You'll entity cram inside of the mine carts and die. So this is the scary part, is when you're getting ready to fly up out of here, you hope that you fly and you don't fall back in there, because watch. These guys are out for murder. Look, they want to kill me so bad. Watch this. They're just suicide. Oh no, they can kill me. They'll just keep coming, dude. They won't stop. In the world? Are you kidding me? Am I seeing this for real? Where did you come from? He spawned up there. No way. This dude is extreme. Yo. I want to be your friend. Hold on. Dude, I want to I want to catch you. Oh man, he's not going to let me catch him. No, I want to keep this dude so bad, but he's not going to let me. Stop it. Yo, you hit like a truck, bro. Holy crap. He hits like a baby zombie. I can't even get to him because of the chicken. Yeah. Yo, he dropped his sword. Is that a freaking netherite sword? Oh, it's a golden sword. Yeah, that little baby zombie was treacherous. You're right, run. Alright, so we got a little bit of a flight here. So this is where we're going right here. This is the Wither Farm. That's a Zero's world map, by the way. I decided I was going to use they're so desperate. Yeah, they are desperate. They want you badly. So I used Zero's mini map in my old one, where you can actually make waypoints. Alright, see you later, Baguette. Have a good day, man. Appreciate you tuning in. So I used Zero's world map or mini map on my first one, and what you can do with Zero's mini map is you can actually ping locations and you can like name them. So like up here on the nether roof, so if I'm right here on the nether roof and I have this location right here, I could make a ping here and name it my Wither Farm, right? And when I would come up here, there would be a W off in the distance, whatever color that I chose, that would show me a waypoint of how to get to that location. But I chose not to use it because it is Minecraft hardcore, but I did choose to use world map, which just pretty much logs everywhere that I've ever been and everything. Doesn't that kind of look like a dragon? It's like his mouth right here, his eye right there, his horn. That's pretty funny. I just noticed that. So I chose not to use the Zero World or mini map because I felt like that was kind of too cheesy on hardcore. But I did choose to use world map just so I could like keep track of the destinations that I've been to, even though it's still kind of like it. But I mean, if you look at all of this space, it's like, unless you can see this right here, how are you really gonna know? You don't really know, especially like when you're in the overworld. It's really hard to tell where you are and stuff with the world map. So I didn't really feel like that was too cheesy on. And a lot of hardcore YouTubers, they use world map. They don't use mini map, but they do use world map. So I figured it'd be all right to use. And then I use a couple like resource packs and stuff like that for the customized elytras, and got a couple other different mods that I use, the customized totems, stuff like that. So this is the Wither Skeleton Farm. See if we can get this thing cranking. This here. That's where all my redstone boxes and my pistons went. This will take a little minute to heat up, but here in a minute we should have some withers start popping out of here. Just takes a minute because they'll all spawn underneath this. Alright, man. Catch you later. Have a good day. Twitch auto-modded you for saying them that's crazy. What? What is with this Twitch chat? I've been on Java now for about 5 years, so I'm pretty up with the times when it comes to Java's new mechanics and stuff like that, just because I've been playing for so long now. Like 5 years ago, if you would have asked me anything about Java, I probably couldn't really told you too much about Java because I played Bedrock. I could tell you everything there was about Bedrock's mechanics 5 years ago, as opposed to now. I can probably tell you a lot about Bedrock's mechanics because I've played it, and even though it's been 5 years since I've played it, some of the things are still the same. They haven't really changed. There's a lot of updates that have came out that have changed a lot of the mechanics that I'm not at all familiar with when it comes to Bedrock Edition. But I'm very formal with Java because I've been playing it for about 5 years. I've actually been playing Java for about 14 years, but I had a point there where like there were times when I didn't have a PC to play Java. Java's always been my preferred method of playing because back years ago, they didn't have servers on Bedrock. You can only play on servers on Java, and I like to play on how do they say it, like community-based servers that have like economy, so you can like go to like iron farms and stuff like that, and you can sell your iron and you can get money, and you can buy your own iron golem spawners and you can get money, and you can buy stuff like buy blocks and build and stuff, and people can come check out your builds and stuff. So I've been playing for many years on Java, but I played for a lot of years. I never played like solo Java. I played like Java inside of like servers and stuff like that, online servers where they had like a lot of community based stuff like factions and stuff like that. And all of that stuff was, yeah, like multiplayer. All of that stuff was like heavily modded, so they had so much stuff inside of there where you didn't really have to worry about like the mechanics of Minecraft, because they modded, the servers were so modded. There was stuff that like wasn't even in the game that they had in the servers. Like you can't, there's no such thing as an iron golem spawner, but in the servers you had iron golem spawners. That's how you made your money, was using iron golem spawners and making farms. And then you had like slash skull, where when you seen a player you could slash skull them. If you were a paid member subscription, you could slash skull them and take their skull, their head, and put it on like a wall. They had this thing where you could put colored text on your swords and stuff, like just a bunch of weird wacky stuff I did throughout my 20s inside of like Minecraft servers, multiplayer servers. But I wasn't, like I said, like I back then I played on like laptops and stuff like that, because Minecraft wasn't very demanding back in those days, because we're talking during the like early stages of Minecraft and before they added a lot of the stuff that they have today. This is like back when the Nether didn't even have like mobs in it or a boss in it, or the Nether strongholds and stuff like that. Like this is years and years ago. Yeah, see, this thing takes a little while to cook up, but then you just hit this block right here, despawn everything that's down there, and then what you do is you just boom, swipe those dudes up real good. So what I'll do is like throw on my auto clicker and I'll farm this like AFK it overnight, and then I have all of my auto storage here, which has my auto wither skulls, blaze rods, coal, which you can hear it right now, it's throwing their swords into the lava. So I have a I actually need to change this to where I won't do that triple thing. I figured out how to do it, but we came and got all the coal, but this was all full. These are 2 chests of coal, 3 chests of coal, and then you got 1 for bones, so we have unlimited bones. This is how we just get out skulls and coal, and just got a skull. Huh. She starts to warm up and starts going. She gets going pretty good. I wouldn't say it's the... I definitely had a better farm than this before, but it definitely is... Oh. One of the better ones, because I didn't have to do any, like, I didn't have to do no, it's in there too. Let's see that. Actually the old school, Bedrock one, where you had to, like, on-proof everything, and I probably did like 25 hours of slabbing. Yeah, man, I appreciate you tuning in, man. If you check me out on YouTube, subscribe to the channel on YouTube. I do episodes every couple of days. The world's gonna keep growing. I'm under the same handle as here, XX_cow XX on YouTube. Appreciate you tuning in. It was fun giving you a tour. For sure, man. Take it easy. Say hi to the kids.